Welcome to Cephasbasictech.
Welcome back to the channel and thank you for all the new subscribers we received lately. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and stay tuned for any future videos we have to release. Now guys, in this video, we're going to talk about a new application that's really amazing. I think it's incredible. It's one of the best applications that I have seen recently. It is an add-on. It is something to control your functionality, your customizations on your devices. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the application. I'm going to show you how to obtain it, and also for my Patreons, I do have a special treat for you. Stay tuned. Okay guys, let's jump right into it. So the application in question is the TV Quick Actions application. Now guys, there's two versions of this. I'm gonna get to the meat of this particular topic immediately. There are two versions. There's the TV Quick Actions Pro X, and then there's the normal TV Quick Actions. Now, how do we get these applications? I'm not going to have you go crazy trying to figure out in what section of the video. I'll show you how to obtain it. So this device that I'm using today is the ONN Pro 4K device, the newest device out for Walmart. This is the I believe the price mark is at $49.99. Now what this application does, it allows you to customize particular menus, also buttons on your remote control. It's a lot of different things it can do. If you want to learn how to utilize some of the functions, continue to watch this video. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to obtain this app. Head to the top, go to apps, scroll down. Now a quicker way is just to use the voice control on your remote control, but this is how you obtain the app. Okay, so I've typed in TV Quick. You can type out Quick Actions if you want, but as you can see, they have the regular TV Quick Actions and the TV Quick Actions Pro. Now what the difference is more functionality. They have a lot more options here. Let's go into it. And as you can see, this one gives you basically the ability to map out your controller. Now let's go into the Pro version. Okay, so now a lot of the functionalities, a lot of things you can do. You know, you can have a virtual mouse. You can change the functionalities of your buttons, your shortcut buttons as well. You can add shortcut buttons. You can do widgets. There's a lot of things you can do. So the price for this one is $3.99. It's a one-time price. You buy it straight from the developer. As you can see, a lot of people are saying it's worth it. Some are using it on their Sony. Yeah, a lot of people are using it on their Sony Bravia. So we're going to use it on the on 4K, and it's pretty decent. Now, one thing I would say is for those who want to side load it, join my Telegram group. I will give you information on how to side load this particular application to your devices. Okay, so this one right here is straight from the store. But I definitely will have an option for you if you would like to side load this. Now for my Patreons, I do have something for you. You can utilize this particular app, the Pro version. Just head over to the Patreon and check the message that is left there, and you will see how to get that. Okay, now let's jump into it. So we're going to open up the application. Now, one thing about this is the setup process is a little tedious. It's because you have to allow this application to have full permissions on the device. So you have to, it's like 4 or 5 different permissions you have to allow it to have access to. Without it, it won't be able to do certain things. Certain functions won't work. So we're going to go through how to set all the permissions, and then I'll go through some of the things you can do. Okay, so let's start. So as soon as you open the application, they do have a Telegram group if you want to join their Telegram group. So the first thing is to allow the show overlay. Now this is basically to allow the application to show on top of other applications. It's nothing crazy. Once it's there, scroll down to the app, turn that tab on, hit the back button, hit continue. Now this is usage access. Let's grant this permission. But instead of clicking on the TV Quick Actions Pro from here, some people get confused when they head to this particular permission area. Just scroll down and go to Special App Access, and then it told you what to look for, which is usage. So go to usage, and then from here you look for the application, and you allow that. Head back. Okay, if you know you've done it well when you see it says to continue. Okay, now disable battery operation. You can turn that off as well. So let's do that. So basically the same concept. You scroll all the way down so you see special app permission. And battery is energy. So we head to the energy optimization, first one. And scroll down until you see the application. Okay, once you find it, just unclick it. So it's not optimized. That means that it won't shut off. Trying to save power, you can always have access to it. Let's head back. Okay, now we're going to hit continue. Okay, now this is the Start Accessibility Service. We're going to hit agree. Okay, so now once you agree, you're going to scroll down to where it says Systems. Once you're in Systems, you're going to see the first option here, Accessibility. Okay, once you're here, scroll down, and you're going to see the TV Quick Actions Pro, and you're going to enable that, and you should be good to go. Let's head back, and there you go. Now if you have an error, you're going to see some information here telling you that we need to allow certain permissions. So if you are doing it accurately, you should come back and you shouldn't see anything here. So take your time, just go back, rewind it, take a look to see how exactly I did everything, and you should be good to go. So as you can see, there's a little arrow right here. You can select left, and then the menu button will pop up. So that's the home button. Now the first thing here, you have something called the buttons and actions. So you can add a button. Let's do that. Now one thing I want to mention is that this device, now if you purchase this device when it first was released, you may or may not have a remote control with the free TV button on it. If you do, this is perfect for you, because now you can have that free TV button do two things. It can stay as the free TV button, and it can also be your button to launch this particular application's widget. If you don't have the free TV button, you can select any other button to launch this particular application. Now some people use the star button on the controller, which is used for the quick shortcuts and also for the switching of the inputs. But if you have the one with the backlit remote that has the free TV button, I would use that button. To me, it's more convenient. Now when I did release my initial own video, I said that it did not come with that controller. Well, what happened was that Walmart released a few of them with that particular remote, and some of them without it. And there's a way to determine whether or not the device you want to purchase has that remote or does not. There's a serial number that you can look at, and it'll tell you whether or not you have the free TV remote with the backlit button. Also, the newer ones, if you go buy one today, most likely will have the free TV button with the backlit remote control, which is the better remote control. I personally don't like the free TV button, but for this particular case, I think it comes in handy because it gives me an extra button that I can use to launch this particular application, and it works, and it definitely comes in handy. So with that said, let's hit the add button. Okay, so from here is the options to select what exactly you want to use to control the widget. The first option is to select which button you want to use to launch the widget, and if you have the remote with the free control, I will use that as the option. Now they're saying that if you do have issues, for example, if you're using Sony TV, you may have to use the ADB to remap it. If not, all you have to do from here is select your button. So if you have the free TV button, you will press that now. If you want to use your star button, you will press that now. Now once you select your button, you can tell that it worked because it'll automatically map out the button with numbers. So if you see numbers pop up, that means that the button you chose is working, and that will be the button that will launch the widget. Okay, so as you can see, this is how the button will look once it's launched. Okay, and now we can select what we want the up option to do. So let's select what we want the up option to do. So now, as you can see, a bunch of things popped up just now. So I can choose that the up option will launch an application, or I can choose that it will start an action. These are all the actions that it can do. It can toggle your Bluetooth. I don't think you need to do that on your own. You can have it go to home. The controller already has a home button. You can have it take a screenshot. I don't think people who are using this device would need to take a screenshot. Go to sleep, that might be an option for you. Profile switcher, definitely an option. Change orientation, that means that it changed the screen from landscape back to portrait. So if you have an application that you silo and it's not switching, this will come in handy. You can have it reboot your ADB. You can have it power off. There's a lot of functions here, so that's why I say this app is really amazing. You can have it control media, and I'm going to show you what I mean exactly in a couple of seconds. Okay, so let's go to feature. So you can have the up button, the virtual up button that's going to come on a widget, basically turn into a cursor. You can have it record your screen. You can have it display a clock. A lot of things you can do here. I'm into HBO Max, so I'm gonna have the up button launch HBO Max. Let's select the left option. We're gonna have the left option open up Prime, and then we're gonna have the OK button, which is the button that will be in the middle. We can have that launch an action. So let's go to the action section. Let's let that action be, let me see, let's let that action be a previous app action. Okay, and then the down button we're gonna do, let's do a feature. Let's do the cursor. So mouse on Android 11, you need to turn on use ADB for mouse and app settings to get the mouse working. Hit got it. Okay, and there you go. So I mapped out what I want the widgets to do. As you can see, there was instructions to allow the ADB for the mouse. We're going to do that now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the beginning, and we're going to go down to settings, and we're going to follow the instructions that it gave us to use a virtual mouse. Now this is where we access the ADB, and use ADB for mouse. Let's allow these functions first. Now remember, if you have a different device you're using, this is where you would use the ADB for the remap. We don't need to use a lot of these because we're using our own. Let's go back. Okay, so let's test the button. I'm going to press the button I selected, and there we go. It's the left option prime, up option max, down option the mouse, and the enter option. The OK option is the previous apps. So I'm going to select down, and there you go. There's my mouse. Okay, let's try the other options. So to the left, if I press left now, prime should open up. Okay, I'm gonna press my button again. Up should be max. And there you go. Now, as you can see, there's also a right option that I left out. I did that on purpose. I'm going to show you now what I'm going to do with that. Now, this is just one of the things you can do. Let's head back into the application. I'm going to show you something else that you can do. Now, oh, by the way, when you activate your mouse, to get rid of it, just hit the back button, and that'll get rid of the mouse. Just in case you was wondering how to get out of the mouse option. Now let's head back to the buttons, and let's scroll further down, and you can see there's a few more options here. All right, we're gonna head over to the button right. Now we have something that we can use called a docking option. So we're gonna select the dock as an option. Okay, so let's go and get that. Okay, dock with applications, and we have the right button set with dock with applications. Now we got to configure the dock. So how do we do that? We're going to go to settings, and we're going to go down to dock, and we're gonna, so we have options here to change it to dark mode, to have it have partial transparency, to animate the dock's appearance, show new apps in a dock. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Now these are hidden apps, so we can select which ones we want to hide. It says below you can mark the applications that need to be hidden. So let's say I use downloader. I don't really use this. I want to hide that. I want to hide this. Okay. I want to keep these. Let's hide the settings. So these are the applications I want to hide. It should be set now. Okay. So let's test it out. And as you can see, the right has been filled. Select right, and there you go. This is my dock that I just set up, and it's pretty cool. So let's say I select my button, and I'm in HBO Max, and then I select my button again, and I select the dock. As you can see, it's there. It pops up. I can change apps. There are a lot of different things you can do with this application. I'm just giving you a quick rundown on some of the cool functions, but there are a lot of things you can do. At any time you can change things. I want to change this previous app, and you can do whatever you want. You can add a clock, and now I have a clock option. When I select middle, as you can see, it just popped up. Let me hit the home screen. Okay, let's do that again. Let's see what happens. It goes away, comes back. There are a lot of things you can do with this application. I'm just giving you some. You can change the the wallpaper. You can change the screensaver. A lot of things you can do, and this is only with the pro version. You're limited when you have the free version. You can't do everything, but with the pro version you have full access to everything. So this application is amazing. It's really cool. Patreons, head over to the page, take a look. I got something there for you. Everyone else, you can get this application easily by going straight to the application store and downloading it, purchasing the $3 version for the pro. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, that brings us to the end of the video, guys. I hope you like that application. That application to me is very cool. Shout out to my Telegram group. A couple of individuals reached out to me and told me about this application. I believe it was first talked about by Tech Dr. UK, so shout out to him as well. This particular application to me is a game changer when it comes to customizing your device. Now, I haven't tested it on the Fire Stick yet. I will, but let's say that this doesn't work on a Fire Stick, then this definitely makes this own device one of the best devices out there on the market, because customization is something that we all are looking for. Now, once again, if you would like this application, all you have to do is download it on the application store. If you're a Patreon, join my Patreon. I got something there for you. We also have t-shirts we are giving out for the Patreons as well. So guys, thank you for watching the video, and with that said, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you have made it this far in the video, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. I am going to give away a PlayStation Portal to one lucky subscriber watching the channel. Now guys, all you have to do is subscribe, like the video, watch the video in its full entirety. We're trying to get the watch hours up, guys. Once we have the watch hours up to the point where we can get monetized, we're going to give away a PlayStation Portal. So stay tuned, continue to watch the videos. Eventually, we're going to give out this PlayStation Portal to the lucky winner. Thank you.